Hello, I am Dr. Jenny Jones, Dean of Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work. I bring you greetings on behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and alumni of the university. Thank you for joining me in this final Centennial Celebration Salute. Over the past 2 years, the celebration has taken many twists and turns. We started with 2 kickoff events, first in October 2019 at the NASW Georgia Chapter Annual Conference, and the second in November 2019 at CSWE Annual Program Meeting. These events were well attended and received. The tone was set for a year of activities, beginning with the unveiling of the Centennial logo. Unfortunately, the Centennial Gala, scheduled for October 2020, was impacted by COVID-19, and that impacted every aspect of our lives, to include the 100th anniversary celebration for Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work. While COVID slowed the process a bit, it did not stop us. We did what we always do, and that is find a way or make one. We pivoted and moved all of our activities to a virtual platform with a variety of activities. Please visit our website at www.cau-of-social-work. www.cau.edu/school-of-social-work to find a listing of the year-long events shared with our colleagues, alumni, faculty, students, friends, and community. Throughout these past 2 years, the school has continued to provide quality education, conducted research, published in peer-reviewed journals, and participated in community activities, supported our faculty and staff, and maintained our relationships with community partners. I would like to share 2 of our accomplishments that we are very proud of. The 100th anniversary special volume of Phylon Journal, edited by Dr. Obie Clayton. It can be accessed via our website, and the publishing of Find a Way or Make One, an abbreviated history of Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work, authored by Dr. Alma Carton, alumnus, class of 1964. If you have not had an opportunity to read the book, I encourage you to purchase a copy. Proceeds will go to help the School of Social Work and CAU students. Finally, I am so proud to announce we reached our $100,000 financial goal. I would like to give special thanks to Congresswoman Barbara Lee for her support and the continued support of all who kept us in your prayers along the way. I am most grateful to each of you for your contributions to the school, and we could not have done it without you. Thank you.
Happy Centennial Celebration. The Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work's origins date back to 1920. Founded in that same year as the nation's first accredited School of Social Work in the world at an HBCU, and the first to be accredited in the state of Georgia. The school continues to prepare culturally competent social work professionals, guided by its unique legacy of Afrocentric perspective. The school is known for producing competent and dynamic leaders in the field of social work who are committed to enhancing the well-being and equitable treatment and mental health of a strong and determined people. The Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work has withstood the tests of time, and under the outstanding leadership of Dr. Jenny Jones, this treasure continues to shine as a beacon of hope and possibilities for intellectual activism. It has evolved as the hub of Black intellectual thought and continues to be influenced by the work of W.E.B. Du Bois. Again, happy 100 years to the Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work. You make us proud.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jenny Jones, for that kind introduction and for your tremendous leadership of this great school, the oldest black school of social work in the United States. I also want to acknowledge Dr. French and Dr. Wesson for their service to this historic university. And finally, thank you to all of the students and faculty of the Whitney M. Young, Jr. School of Social Work for choosing this field and this profession, one that gives us so much power to make positive change. Yes, you all are here today because you care about people and families and about advancing social and racial justice for the communities which we serve. And that's why I became a clinical social worker. Yes, I have an MSW behind my name, and I'm proud of that. And that is still my goal as a member of Congress. It's why we all work every day to meet people where they are, in their communities, in their spaces, to understand their circumstances, and yes, to provide critical help. As chair of the Congressional Social Work Caucus, I am working so hard to support this mission. For example, with my bill, H.R. 2035, the Improving Access to Mental Health Act, which will help us provide more services to Medicare recipients. Now, my predecessor and mentor, the late Honorable Congressman Ron Dellums, also was a social worker, and he also taught courses at Howard. We both received our master's degrees from UC Berkeley and went on to represent the East Bay in the United States Congress. As social workers and elected officials, both Ron and I saw exactly how people and families suffer every day because of injustices perpetrated by some of the very institutions that are meant to protect us. And this compelled us to work hard to advance social justice and to address systemic racism on the federal level. And yes, we are still fighting that battle today. 100 years after this school was founded to empower and uplift black people, we're still fighting for the right to vote and to fully participate as citizens of this democracy. We have come a long way, but we have a long way to go. We recently passed two critical bills in the House, the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and the For the People Act. While there is still more work to be done, these bills are necessary steps to ensure that our voices can be heard. As we continue to strive for justice and to fight back against all of the efforts to undermine progress, the mission of this school remains as vital as it was 100 years ago. Whatever path you take after you graduate, I know that you all will have the tools and the ability to ensure justice, fairness, health, and well-being for those who you will serve. It is truly an honor to join you virtually today and to tell you how much I appreciate everything that you do. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and yes, go Panthers!
Dr. Margaret Count Spriggs, a graduate of the class of 1986 and 1989. More than a school, a promotional agency for social welfare. Forrester B. Washington, who served as the school's director for 27 years, coined this phrase during his tenure. As a graduate of both the MSW and the PhD programs, it is indeed an honor for me to be a part of the school's faculty for 27 years and currently serve as its associate dean. I am excited that we have come together, even though virtually, to recognize the renowned history of the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work. And hopefully, we can soon host you, our alums, family, and friends for a face-to-face celebration on campus. Remember, we are more than a school. We are a promotional agency for social welfare. Happy anniversary, 100 years strong.
Interestingly, the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work and the National Association of Black Social Workers are kindred spirits because we both have similar beginnings. 100 years ago, a group of social workers protesting segregation at the National Conference of Social Work in Atlanta, Georgia. Later that year, the Atlanta School of Social Work was founded. The NABSW congratulates the Whitney M. Young Jr. School of Social Work for visionary and forceful leadership throughout these 100 years in Afrocentric social work education from its beginning through today and the development of African-centered social workers and academicians. The National Association of Black Social Work thanks you and congratulates you on 100 years of promoting Afrocentric social work education that underscores social justice, empowerment, fair treatment, access to culturally relevant services, and the identification and eradication of disparities at every level and every field of social services.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Cheryl Davenport Dozier, and I am a proud alum of this great School of Social Work. Currently, I am an adjunct professor in the PhD program. During 1978 to 1980, I came here to attend this School of Social Work. I was in the Policy, Planning, and Administration track, and it has pivoted me to so many positions of administration and leadership. This African-centered social work curriculum was just what I needed for such a time as then, but it is just what this school needs to continue to do in such a time like this. So today I say congratulations as we celebrate this centennial 100th years of providing social work education, African-centered social work education, preparing young professionals to be able to provide diverse human service and social work practice at the clinical and administrative levels across this globe, across this nation. This was the best choice for me, and I know it is the best choice for many of our students. So I say to you, Dean Jenny Jones, to all of the faculty and the staff, all of those who have been a part of this great school of social work, that we together was able to prove that you can find a way or make one. And many times we had to make that way. So in the words of our school's namesake, Whitney M. Young Jr., I am not anxious to be the loudest voice or the most popular, but I would like to think that at a crucial moment, I was an effective voice of the voiceless, an effective hope of the hopeless. And I say today that this School of Social Work has been an effective voice and will continue to be that effective voice for many, many, many years to come, and hopefully a second centennial. Congratulations, and I look forward to being a part of all of the celebrations.